Good morning, friends. Welcome back, all of you, in our YouTube channel. Dear friends, in this today's third part of resume writing, I would like to discuss about what are the things that we need to keep it in mind before writing our resume. Whenever we are preparing our resume, what are the things that we want to avoid? And lastly, I would like to give one kind of advice to make our resume in an effective way. So, dear friends, let's enjoy this teaching and learning process, and let's write the good and effective kind of resume. Dear friends, first of all, I would like to discuss about the do's in our resume writing, the things that we want to keep it in mind before preparing our resume. Dear friends, whenever we are preparing our resume, so the length of our resume should be limited. It should not be too lengthy. If the candidate has vast professional experience, then the length of our resume should be only within a one page. Dear friends, before preparing our resume, we want to make one kind of list of action verb, main verb, adjective, verb, and the noun that we can utilize while preparing our resume. So it can be used to show the description line in our resume. So we can use the words like career objective, professional summary, academic and technical qualification, experience, strengths, references, and so on. Dear friends, while preparing our resume, we want to keep it in mind that to add our achievements and accomplishments in our resume, because it is going to show to the recruiters the caliber that we have. We want to take care that our achievement should be related with our job. Dear friends, whenever we are going to take the prints out of our own resume, then we want to take care that the printout should be taken on a good plain paper of a light color. We also want to take care about the spellings, grammar, and technical sides of the words. So that's why whenever we are going to prepare our resume, we want to continuously edit our resume, and at the same time we need to update our resume. Dear friends, while preparing our resume, we want to use the limited graphics, bullets, and borders in our resume. Dear friends, while preparing our resume, if it is expected in the situation to underline our resume or to draw a one kind of small drawing or the photograph, then we are permitted to use it while preparing our resume. So, dear friends, in short, we have discussed in detail about what are the do's of resume writing, like to use the limited length, to use the action verb, main verb, to say the description line of our resume, and to add our achievements, and how we also want to take the prints out on the plain paper, and at the same time how we want to take care about the spelling, grammar, and technical sides of words, and if situation demands, how here we want to use the graphics, bullets, a border, some drawings or the photographs in our resume. Dear friends, let's now understand the things that we want to avoid whenever we are preparing our own resume. Dear friends, whenever we are preparing our resume, then we want to avoid the personal pronouns like I, my, our, etc. We also want to avoid the use of the articles like an, the in our resume writing. Dear friends, we also want to avoid the statement in our resume which is difficult to prove to us. It means whatever skills, caliber, strengths that we have, we want to just mention it in our resume. Dear friends, do not give too much detail about the job description in your resume. Dear friends, there should not be a repetition again and again in our resume. If one has worked at different places, so one needs to describe three places separately under one common heading. Dear friends, while preparing our resume, we want to avoid to give too much unrelated personal information in our resume. Dear friends, in short, we have analyzed the don't in our resume writing, how we ever want to avoid the personal pronoun, how we want to avoid the use of the articles and making the statement which is difficult to prove to us, and how here we also want to avoid the repetition again and again and the unrelated personal information. Dear friends, lastly, I would like to give you one kind of advice to you that you want to keep it in mind before preparing our resume. Dear friends, we want to add the job related skills in our resume. For example, if you applied for the post of software developer, so related with this position, whatever kind of training that you received, whatever kind of reputed certification courses that you have done, so we want to add it in our resume. Dear friends, to show our job related skills to the recruiters, so what exactly we can do here? So the best way will be to write our summary of skills at the top of the page of our resume. So dear friends, so whatever kind of advice that I have given to you, it can be very useful to you while preparing our resume and to get one kind of call letter for an interview. Dear friends, we need to avoid so many things while preparing our resume, so that these things will be like this. We want to avoid the spelling mistakes, grammatical errors in our resume, any kind of criticism on any one of the company. Our information should be completed. Any one kind of incomplete information we cannot give in our resume. There should not be any kind of poor formatting. There should not be too much excess length. We want to also avoid to give the unnecessary personal information in our resume, and at the same time to mention the unexplained gaps in our employment. So these things that we want to avoid while preparing our resume. Dear friends, in short, we have studied in this third part of resume writing. What are the do's of resume writing? What are the don't of resume writing that we want to avoid? And I have given a one useful advice to you to make your resume in an effective way. So I'm sure that whatever kind of information which I have explained to you, it can be very useful to you while preparing your resume. So dear friends, don't forget to share, subscribe, and like our channel. So thank you one and all for your overwhelming response that we are getting day by day. So thank you one and all, and have a wonderful day.